What can you see out the window? Anything?
Well, you'll see after I dry.
Fair enough.
Hi, my name is Erin, and I'm 9, and I like painting.
Hi, Erin.
Hi. Are you ready to start?
Yes.
Can you describe the painting?
There's a maid.
Oh.
There's a window right next to her. Right next to the window is a basket. Looks like pastries, so I definitely would eat it.
How does the painting make you feel about what the maid's life was like?
Well, it was very depressing until she got a job.
And then she had all that good food around her, right?
Yeah. She's pouring milk into a...
I think I got it.
Vermeer?
It's Vermeer, the milkmaid.
Oh, which is it?
Yes, you're
the
right.
Milkmaid?
The milkmaid.
Nice.
The two people in the front are glowing, and there's a lady in the back who's glowing. The background's very dark. There's a mirror in the back. There's a man with the gun, and he's in red clothes. He looks like this. And in the back, there are long sticks with like almost a knife. They were walking down a hall, just about to go to war in the kingdom. And they're getting their guns prepared, everybody's ready.
Sounds like Game of Thrones to me.
I'll give you a clue. It ends with the watch.
Oh, it does? Oh, damn. Rembrandt, Night Watch.
Night Watch. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, guys, let's step it up on this one. She has very, very long red hair. And there are two people behind her with black wings.
Like
And they're-
angels?
Yes.
Interesting.
And then there's a lady in a dress with like little tiny blue flowers on it, and she has this red blanket.
What's the woman with the red hair wearing?
Nothing.
Nothing. That might be why she needs the blanket, do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Love that.
Is it Velasquez?
Okay, she's in a shell. She's
The Birth
Botticelli?
of Venus. Birth of Venus. At the same time, yes. Birth of Venus by Botticelli.
Correct.
yes.
Yeah.
We share a brain, clearly. So it's like one of us get, right?
You guys work together so well that I made something for you and you both win.
Well done, partner.
Thank you.
Fantastic. You made that. Wonderful. Thank you. Liechtenstein?
No, way off. I thought you guys were gonna be experts. Hello, my name is JJ. I'm 5 years old. I like to make things. Are you ready to name that art?
Yes. What do you see in that picture?
There's like paint all over him, like orange paint, yellow paint. He has like no color except the paint.
He looks like the colors of the paint.
Yeah, but
Interesting.
But he has nothing on. But he has no colors.
Huh.
It really is. I see it.
Like, I want to guess some stuff that's like super not age appropriate.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
I
going.
do know.
The paint's like dripping down.
I've got a guess, JJ.
What?
Is it by Douglas Copeland and it's called Brilliant Information Overload Pophead?
Yes.
Oh. What do you see this time?
There's a yellow background and there's like marbles all over. Like.
When you say marbles, could it be dots?
Yeah, I think.
JJ, what happens when you zoom in on the painting?
It gets like even closer and closer.
It's getting cool.
I found something. There's faces in the tears.
Faces in the tears. Is the artist Chris O'Feely? No woman, no cry.
Yes.
Oh, finally, am I
Nice job,
right?
Shayna. Yeah,
Thank you,
nice job.
John. What are we looking at now?
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. They're laughing.
And they're laughing.
Do they look like real people, like in a photo your mom or dad would take?
They look like cartoon characters.
Are they funny colors?
Pinkish, peachish.
Peachish.
Can you smile like the people in the picture? Okay. I have a guess for you, JJ. Is the artist Yu Minjun?
Yes, you're right.
Ah, he's one of the Chinese sarcastic realists. I bet it's Freedom and Leisure 10.
You're right again. John!
Hey, John.
Thank you, JJ. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
En fait, on est sur une île, l'île de Sadiat, et on fait une île sur une île. C'est en fait l'île qu'on est en train de créer avec le bâtiment.
C'est un projet qui a été imaginé dans la tête de gens complètement appartenant donc, à ce lieu, à cette culture, à cette géographie, à ce climat. Et donc par rapport à cette inscription générale dans le site, il y avait cette première idée de faire quelque chose de très horizontal en contrepoint avec les autres volumétries qui étaient de part et d'autre, d'avoir un projet qui se posait sur l'eau, qui n'était pas le cas de notre site, donc on a un petit peu sculpté la rive, ce qui était tout à fait possible à cette époque, parce que de toute façon elle devait être refaite, pour faire entrer l'eau à l'intérieur. Donc cette idée d'île sur l'île.
Je pense que c'est important de créer des lieux qu'on a envie de visiter, mais surtout de revisiter. Des endroits où on se sent bien, des endroits où on a envie d'emmener les autres. C'est ça donc qui caractérise cette ambiance, qui est celle, pour moi, d'un nouveau lieu caractéristique d'Abu Dhabi, qui, autant qu'un bâtiment, est un quartier. Ce qu'on essaie de créer, c'est une forme de microclimat. Il y a la volonté de créer un très fort contraste entre la température extérieure et intérieure. La référence de base, c'est la ville arabe, c'est cet assemblage de cubes blancs de différentes échelles qui crée les rues que nous connaissons dans les médinas. Mais réinterprété à une autre échelle et réinterprété avec des techniques qui n'ont plus rien à voir.
J'ai tout de suite plongé avec grand bonheur parce que j'avoue que je me sens bien dans cette architecture de gens nouvelles qui à la fois mettent en correspondance et en dialogue une partie du bâtiment qui est dans une architecture qui est le reflet d'une tradition, sous un dôme d'une exceptionnelle modernité, tout en n'étant pas high-tech, mais en même temps une poésie avec la poésie de la lumière.
À partir du moment où il y avait cette coupole sur le dessus, le quartier devenait une sorte de petit palais, en fait. Et le musée, pour moi, devenait un grand bâtiment de la ville, très accueillant, en fait un palais, mais un palais populaire. C'est toujours une grande émotion de voir les choses se construire comme ça, de voir autant de personnes s'affairer pour que cette première idée devienne une réalité pour un certain temps. Donc ça, c'est toujours une énorme satisfaction, et de voir aussi que en même temps le chantier progresse, mais les détails sont là, et donc on peut espérer que dans la rencontre des deux, on arrive exactement à notre point d'arrivée tel que prévu.
Something extraordinary has drawn thousands of tourists from around the world to this normally peaceful lake in northern Italy, Lake Iseo, 60 miles east of Milan. It's called the Floating Piers, nearly 2 miles of saffron-colored floating walkways connecting the mainland to 2 islands usually accessible only by boat. The piers undulate with the waves and the feet of some 65,000 visitors a day.
So sad.
These college students are from Utah.
It exceeds expectations. Yeah, it was a long journey out here, but it's definitely worth it.
What does it feel like to be walking barefoot on this artwork?
It just feels surreal, like it's unreal. Yeah, like, the way it moves as the water moves, it feels like you're floating, and well, you are floating, I guess.
The installation appeals to both young and old. A chance for photos and just chilling out.
It's cool.
Chiji is from California. A lot of people wouldn't even consider something like this art.
I think it's definitely considered art. For someone to be able to think about what it takes in order to have this come to life, that definitely takes a type of creativity and imagination.
This is the latest creation by Christo, the Bulgarian-born conceptual artist famous for giant outdoor installations. He wrapped islands in Miami's Biscayne Bay in pink fabric, Paris's oldest bridge, the Pont Neuf, in ivory fabric, and Berlin's parliament, the Reichstag, in silver. His last major project, The Gates, more than 7,000 of them, dotted New York City's Central Park back in 2005. A few days before the floating piers were finished, I set off to meet the artist. Christo, I'm Chris. Before we started discussing the project, Christo was eager to stir things up, to show his piers were safe even with waves.
See the waves?
I had to ask the obvious question. Aren't you afraid of people falling in?
No, there's no banister.
Ah, there's no banister, yes.
That is the greatest achievement of the permitting process.
A process that usually takes years or even decades. Miraculously, the piers came together in 22 months.
Yes, and we walk.
Okay.
Because the project is about walking, you know.
Sure. A bundle of energy at 81 years old, Krista refused to sit for our interview. The piers are 53 feet wide and about a foot high and made from more than 200,000 interlocking plastic cubes. Christo insists his structure is only part of the art.
And everything here, the work of art is not the pier, the work of art is also the mountains, the water, the houses, all the waves.
Yeah.
All that together is the work of art.
The whole thing.
Yes, exactly.
While they may look simple, Christo's projects are complex. In this case, involving engineers, helicopters, and even scuba divers. The process starts with photographs of the location by Wolfgang Volz, who has worked with him for 46 years. Christo sketches the design over the photos to make a kind of blueprint.
Now it's this fantastic moment when the project is finished and realized, and you look at it and you say, well, it does look just like the drawings, however, a little bit better.
Christo's team identifies suitable materials, and almost everything is manufactured from scratch. On Lake Iseo, his team took 5 months to set the cubes in place, filling those near the edges with water to create the pier's sloping effect. We watched the finishing touches, 3.5 million cubic feet of made-to-order fabric being laid over the piers and the streets leading to the water's edge. The budget for all of this, $19.5 million, is paid for entirely by Christo from the sale of his art. Like his previous monumental works, the floating piers are temporary. They will be open only 16 days and then dismantled, the materials recycled. And that's part of the point.
People come to be present of something exists once in a lifetime and never again.
Is it art or is it spectacle?
No, it's the physical art, first thing. You should also put in mind, all our projects, their unique image. From the concept to today is the work of art. You know, to put together enormous intelligence of people, engineers, to discover myself how the project will look, is incredible joy.
Tempering that joy, this is the first major project Christo has completed without his wife, Jean-Claude, who died in 2009. Photographer Wolfgang Volt says she is missed.
If you have a big problem, we always say, what would Jean-Claude have done to fix just appears as a catastrophe or something like that. I mean, you deal with permanent danger of catastrophe.
While there haven't been any catastrophes, the floating piers have posed some unexpected challenges. Rain and wind force parts of the piers to close at times. Monitors like this woman, instructed to keep baby strollers off the outer pier because of the wind, face arguments from upset moms. Wear and tear from the much larger than expected crowds also cause the piers to occasionally close at night for maintenance and repairs. But all in all, as Christo passed by on his boat, visitors have cheered the floating piers as a success. And Christo is now looking ahead to 2 more large-scale projects, a pyramid-like structure in the United Arab Emirates and a curtain of fabric over the Arkansas River in the U.S., which has been his home since the 1960s.
He just turned 81 years old.
Yeah, yes.
When I asked if he would ever slow down, Christo quoted something his wife used to say.
The artists do not retire, they simply die. And this is why art to be artist is not a business, is the existence.
On Monday, the existence of the floating piers will start to end.
Does it ever make you sad to see the project taken down? I mean, have you...
No.
You like to move on?
To move on. Like our life.
A life spent creating art that is fleeting, meant to be savored in the moment.
The greatest discovery in 3,000 years will uncover the origin of a secret power and lead history's greatest heroes where they've never gone before.
You are speaking with the Pharaoh. Kiss my staff.
Oh, is it okay if I don't? Now, you and I both know there's something magical in the museum. The sun goes down, tablet starts to glow, and everything comes to life.
This year...
Yes, we look similar. Dada. No, I'm not your Dada. No touching. Stop it.
The magic is running out.
There's something wrong with the tablet.
We shall all be dead by sunrise.
Huns don't hyperventilate.
But their greatest adventure...
These guys depend on me.
...has just begun.
We have to go to London to figure this out.
Welcome to the British Museum.
Hi.
Must be wicked being a security guard in America. With your gun, with a silencer, with your ninja swords.
That's not even a little bit true.
Lawrence!
Ta-da! I want you to stay here and make sure nobody comes in or out. No. Stay. Stop! No. Stay. Stop! Okay, I think we're going.
Sir Lancelot, at your service. Theodore Roosevelt, President of the United States of America. I have no idea what that means.
Why don't you take a picture? It'll last longer.
Night at the museum, secret of the tomb.
Where the heck are we? Oh, Pompeii.
This is the last roundup!
We must never speak of what happened here today.
Come on! That wasn't necessary!